Hello traders, welcome back to the JC Trades YouTube channel where I post my raw and authentic trading journey. Today is Tuesday, December 16th, 2025, and today I'll be showing you two trades that I took that netted me a total profit of $500. That being said, let's get into it. Okay, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we don't have much. We just have a 4-hour bullish gap up here that I like to keep in the back of my mind. So not much on the 4-hour or the 1 hour, so we'll just keep this in the back of our minds. Looking at the 15-minute, we have a lot of liquidity to look forward to. We have a lot of liquidity higher. However, in order to reach these liquidities higher, we would need to run through some of these gaps, particularly this 4-hour gap, to get these higher session liquidities. But we do have a London low that is available that I was looking for. So I was looking particularly for shorts, but also just reacting off the market. So if we drop down to our 1 minute, we had news today at 8:30, which left this data wick high, which is a good magnet for price to draw to. So that's another target or draw on liquidity. And then we had news at 9:45. So I wasn't really doing anything. I wasn't trading until 9:45, just kind of letting that run out and see what price does. So off market open, we come up and we do sweep this data high, which would be a good place to look for a reversal for a trade. But we also left this New York PM high right above it. And what I've noticed from backtesting is that when you have session liquidities that are close to each other, so let's say even this was a London high and this was a New York PM high, when they're this close to each other, price a lot of the time likes to draw into these session liquidities. So they'll sweep this and then traders will get in and try to go short, and they'll just get stopped out and liquidity hunted for these higher session liquidities. So also we have 5-minute above it as well as a 4-hour above it. So I would have just loved for price to come up, sweep this New York PM high, maybe even tap into this 5-minute and then deliver out of this. But I wasn't really interested in this area on trading off of it. But as you can see, it would have worked if you're taking it, but it just I didn't want to take it. So as the session moves on, we left these relative equal lows. As you can see here, price taps it and reverses off of it, as well as here, price taps it, reverses off of it. And this was the third time that price was tapping this relative equal low. So once we tapped this low, we had a strong V shape. We left this 1 minute gap here, which we inversed. And off this inversion, I got in for a small trade. Stops below these relative equals because I didn't see it coming back down here. But as I was in the trade, I noticed that the movement started to slow down, and then I also recognized this 5-minute gap that we have above. So I ended up just cutting my trade short here for a quick profit of $200. So it was a quick little scalp. The idea wasn't terrible, but we just have something holding prices out here, so I cut it short, which was a great cut, to be honest, because right after this, price just taps into the 5-minute and then reverses. So yeah, that was a great cut, but that also switched my bias to, okay, maybe I need to take a short here, because the same reason I got out this trade is the same reason I need to get in this trade. We tap into this 5-minute, price has to slow down and reverse, and then I enter off of this 5-minute continuation, stops right above the 5-minute gap, and I target these relative equal lows, because if price does get back down here, it most likely will reverse like it's been doing every time it hits the relative equals. So I put my stop here for a quick trade, 18.5 stop loss, and then targeted these relative equals for a 3.5 RR. And I was trailing my stop loss. Once I hit here, I went break even, so it was a risk-free trade, and then I got out fully at these relative equals, which was a great exit because price barely ticked past relative equals and then just reversed. So I believe I dragged my stop loss once I got around here. I dragged it into profit here, and then I left one runner here just in case we did want to go down to London low down here, because it is just an unprotected low. So I left the one runner and then eventually got stopped out in profit around here. So it was honestly a great trade. This gave me around $300. So these two trades in total netted me $500. Today, I can't lie, I was super proud of myself because of my exits and how I managed the trades. A lot of times I realized that I cut my trades early, or I don't know when to cut, or I just get scared that price is gonna reverse on me, so I take profits too early or whatever. But today, I feel like I managed my trades perfectly. I mean, both of my exits, a couple points after, it reversed in the opposite direction. So, yeah, I feel like these were great trades today. I'm happy on the trades. We're up on the week, sitting pretty. So, I'll take the rest of the week kind of safe. Just make sure I stay in profits. But if I see something that smacks me in the face, I'm obviously gonna take the trade. So, that being said, I mean, that's pretty much it for the day. It was simple. It was 2 quick base hits, nothing crazy, just 2 quick trades, 2 quick scalps for a total of $500. So, not too much analysis on the day. I mean, it was a pretty simple read, pretty simple day. So, that being said, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Drop a comment if you want. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.